Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. We have Mr. Bashir Ahmad Orchard with us in the studio at the moment. Mr. B.A. Orchard is the first Ahmadiyya Muslim missionary who's an English missionary who was appointed in England. He accepted Ahmadiyyat in 1946 and became the missionary in 1947. He had been serving as Ahmadiyya Muslim missionary in different places, in different countries. He served in British Guiana as well, and he has been working as a missionary in Scotland for about 20 years. He prepared various movie films, as these were called, in 1940s. Those films are very historic events, and we are going to watch one of those films today, which was prepared by him in 1947 in Qadian. Mr. B. Orchard, welcome to our studios. Would you please tell us about some of your memories about Qadian when you visited in 1947?
I would like you to know, first of all, that I visited Qadian in 1945. Those were private visits. Then when I was working with the London Mosque in 1946, it was decided that I should be sent to Qadian for more training. So early in 1947, I was sent to Qadian. I spent about 6 months there, and then of course partition took place, and it was not possible for me to continue my studies, and I was then sent back to England, and once again I joined up with the London Mosque and continued to serve in England.
As a missionary?
Oh yes, yes.
Right. As far as I remember, you have visited Rabwa as well in 1940s, not so?
I visited Rabwa maybe sometime around there. I can't remember very
because
correctly.
I quite remember you prepared one of the films, movie films, of those trains which were coming, to...
No, excuse me.
Yes.
It could not have been in 1940.
No?
Because I accepted Ahmadiyyat in 1945.
Well, that's when I said 1940s. So it could be 1947, could be 1948 or so.
I went to... Oh, yes, round about in maybe 1948 or something like that. I'm sorry, my memory is not very good these days. I'm getting older,
This movie that we will be showing very soon on our television.
Yes.
You made this movie when you visited Qadian in 1947 yourself.
That is correct.
And was this a hobby of yours? Did you thought that this was going to be a significant thing for you to do?
It was no more than a hobby. I did not have much knowledge of photography, and I wasn't an expert photographer. I just had a very small camera which worked with small batteries, so it was just a hobby of mine.
And is this camera still with you?
No. Unfortunately, it was stolen from me after I returned to London.
Oh, I see. Okay. And we have heard that you have now a whole archive of old films.
Yes, I have quite a lot of films. I haven't seen them for a long time. Some of them are broken, some are wound up the wrong way. The edges of some of them are torn. They need a lot of attention and repairing, and I don't even have a projector these days. So in order to put them right and to edit them, I need to get an old 8mm size film projector, and then I can set to work on the task.
Let me introduce about this program to the viewers in Urdu, for benefit of those who do not follow English properly. नाज़रीन किराम, इस वक्त हमारे स्टूडियो में मुकर्रम बशीर अहमद साहब ऑर्चर्ड तशरीफ़ रखते हैं हमारे मेहमान ख़ुसूसी के तौर पर। बशीर अहमद साहब ऑर्चर्ड सबसे पहले अंग्रेज़ अहमदी मुस्लिम मुबल्लिग़ हैं जो कि इंग्लिस्तान में तयनात हुए थे। बशीर अहमद साहब ऑर्चर्ड ने कादियान का सफ़र इख्तियार किया था सन 1946 में पहली दफ़ा, वो 1945 में, उसके बाद ये 1947 में भी वहाँ पर गए और चूँकि पार्टीशन की वजह से ये अपनी स्टडीज़ जारी नहीं रख सके, इसलिए इनको वापस इंग्लिस्तान भिजवा दिया गया। उस वक्त से ये अहमदिया मुस्लिम मिशनरी के तौर पर काम कर रहे हैं, मुख्तलिफ़ ममालिक में ये खिदमात सर अंजाम देते रहे हैं। ब्रिटिश गियाना में भी काफ़ी अर्सा काम करते रहे और स्कॉटलैंड में ये कमो बेश 20 साल तक अहमदिया मुस्लिम मुबल्लिग़ के तौर पर खिदमात अंजाम देते रहे हैं। इनका एक मशग़ला उन दिनों फ़िल्म बनाना था, यानी जिसको मूवी फ़िल्म बनाना कहा जाता है। उन दिनों छोटे कैमरे होते थे और उनसे ये फ़िल्म्स बनाई जाती थीं। बहुत तारीख़ी अहमियत की हामिल वो फ़िल्म्स हैं हम सब के लिए, जमात अहमदिया के लिए। आज हम उनमें से एक फ़िल्म देखेंगे जो कि दस्तावेज़ी फ़िल्म है और वो 1947 में इन्होंने बनाई थी। उसमें हज़रत खलीफतुल मसीह सानी रज़ी अल्लाह ताला अन्हु को भी आप देखेंगे और मुख्तलिफ़ कादियान के मनाज़िर देखेंगे। तो आइए अब हम वो फ़िल्म देखते हैं, दस्तावेज़ी प्रोग्राम जो कि 1947 में मुकर्रम व मोहतरम बशीर अहमद साहब ऑर्चर्ड ने तैयार किया था।
The tombstone of the promised Messiah's grave. Dr. Ghulam Ghosh, a companion of the promised Messiah. We are now seeing Mufti Sadiq Saab, the first missionary appointed to America. This is a scene in the center of Qadian.
Should be a commentary
at
with
a
it.
place called Reti Chala. Two old inhabitants of Qadian taken outside Sirani tea shop beneath the minaret. Another old inhabitant of Qadian. This is a gentleman who taught me Islamic history during my short stay in Qadian in 1947. Maulvi Nazir Ahmad Mubashir, who served many years in West Africa as a missionary outside Masjid Mubarak. This person was the officer in charge of the Mehman Khana guest house in Qadian. This is another scene in Reti Chala, taken outside the post office, which is just on the left by the telegraph pole. The same scene again, with people and local transport passing by. You can telephone from here, local and trunks. One of the bullocks used for different kinds of work. The young person on the right, Nasser Ahmed, the son of Sirajuddin, who was the muezzin of Masjid Mubarak. This little girl is the daughter of Ghulam Ahmad Bashir, who at one time was a missionary of the Jamaat. On the left is the elder son of Sirajuddin Saab, who served many, many years as a missionary in West Africa and also in America. Atullah Kaleem Saab. Now we are inside Masjid Aqsa at the base of the minaret. Two local inhabitants on top of the minaret. We are looking now down from the top of the minaret at the countryside around Qadian. Another picture of the minaret, this time taken from the guest house. Once again, we are looking at the scenery from the top of the minaret. You will notice that this is a very, very old film. There are many scratches on it. It is by the grace of God that it has been preserved as well as it has been. Among the trees is the house of Sir Zafrullah Khan. We shall be seeing a close-up of it very soon. A local peasant with his flock of goats. This was the old-fashioned method of tilling the ground in 1947. Actually, this scene is taken only about 1 minute's walk from the center of Qadian itself. Sugarcane in the background. Now I am told that the method of tilling the land around Qadian is with modern machinery. A scene on Qadian railway station. All the cattle was brought here by villagers from outside Qadian at the time of the disturbances. Qadian railway station. At this time, no trains were running. The house of Sir Zafrullah Khan, the road which passed by his house with the minaret in the background, another view of the house of Sir Zafrullah Khan with the minaret taken from the garden. We are now inside Masjid Aqsa while namaz is being performed. The tomb on the right is that of the father of the promised Messiah. Maulana Durd Sahib, who was one time the Imam of the London Mosque. An Indian aeroplane flying around the town, reconnoitering. Again we are on top of the minaret. Bashir Bajwa on the right. This is the local tea shop. The gentleman with the beard was another officer of the guest house. He is seen with his children. We are now seeing Maulana J.D. Shams distributing prizes to young children. This scene was taken in Masjid Nur, the mosque in which our second Khalifa was elected in 1914. Maulana Shams was Imam of the London Mosque for 10 years, and during that period he never returned to his homeland. A great sacrifice on his part. Now he has several sons who are missionaries in different parts of the world. We are now seeing Maulvi Zahur Hussain, missionary who was sent to Russia, where he was imprisoned for 2 years. And Ahmadi from the northwest frontier. And an Ahmadi water carrier. This is a narrow street in Qadian, and now we are seeing the same street with very many more people in it on account of the numerous refugees who entered the town at the time of partition, when disturbances were going on all around the town. Another Indian aeroplane come to see what is going on in Qadian. We are now seeing Hazrat Sher Ali Saab, who has been described as an angel. He translated much of the Holy Quran into English. A picture of another bullock in Qadian. One never saw camels in Qadian. These two were brought in from outside by refugees, the mother with its young one. This is the last Eid service, Eid al-Fitr service, conducted by Hazrat Khalifatul Masih II in Qadian in 1947. We now see him entering the mosque to take the Eid service in Masjid Aqsa, Qadian, 1947. He is now delivering his Eid sermon. The father of Hafiz Qutratullah Saab, who was a missionary for many, many years in Holland, Indonesia, and the UK. Members of the congregation shaking hands with Hazrat Saab after the Eid service finished. Once again we are seeing the children of Sirajuddin Saab, who was the muezzin of the mosques, Nasir Ahmad and his elder brother Ataullah Kalim Saab, who served as a missionary for many years in West Africa and America. Another street scene in Qadian. We are now looking at Hafiz Mukhtar Ahmed, a well-known and very beloved Sahabi. It is said that he was well over 100 when he died. I had the privilege of meeting him on so many occasions. These are two servants in the guest house taken in 1947. The one on the left was still there when I returned to Qadian in 1979.
नाज़रीन किराम, अभी आपने वो दस्तावेज़ी प्रोग्राम देखा जो मुकर्रम बशीर अहमद साहब ऑर्चर्ड ने सन 1947 में कादियान में तैयार किया था। इस फिल्म में हमने बाज़ ऐसे मुजाहिदीन और बुज़ुर्गों को देखा जिनमें से बहुत सौ को आपने यकीनन पहले नहीं देखा होगा, आपने नाम ज़रूर सुना होगा, लेकिन आप में से बहुत से ऐसे होंगे जिन्होंने उन्हें देखा नहीं होगा। तो इस फ़िल्म के ज़रिए हमें ये मौका मिला कि हम उनको देख भी सकें। जैसा कि मैंने अर्ज़ किया है कि मुकर्रम बशीर अहमद साहब ऑर्चर्ड हमारे पहले अंग्रेज़ मुबल्लिग़ हैं जो कि इंग्लिस्तान में मुतय्यन किए गए थे। Mr. Orchard, would you please tell us about Hazrat Khalifatul Masih II, Al-Musrahul Maud Raziyallahu Anhu? When did you meet him first time?
I met Hazrat Muslim Maud, our second Khalifa, in 1945 on my first visit to Qadian, which lasted only for 2 days. I was introduced to him for a few minutes, and I was extremely impressed by his holy countenance. And I said to myself, truly he is a man of God, because I had never seen such a person in my life. So when I left Qadian a little later on, I said to myself that if these people are Muslims, then there must be some truth in the religion. And from that moment onwards, I began to look deeper into the religion.
मुकर्रम बशीर साहब ऑर्चर्ड से मैंने अभी ये सवाल किया था कि आप हमें ये बताइए कि आपने हज़रत अल-मुस्रहुल मऊद खलीफतुल मसीह सानी रज़ी अल्लाह अन्हु को पहले कब देखा था। उन्होंने ये अभी हमें बताया है कि सन 1945 में सबसे पहली मरतबा आपने हज़रत अल-मुस्रहुल मऊद रज़ी अल्लाह अन्हु से मुलाकात की, जबकि आप कादियान सिर्फ 2 रोज़ के लिए गए थे। आपकी ये मुलाकात कहते हैं कि चंद मिनट रही। आपका तारुफ़ हुज़ूर रज़ी अल्लाह अन्हु से करवाया गया और मुकर्रम ऑर्चर्ड साहब ने हमें बताया है कि आप ये कहते हैं कि हज़रत खलीफतुल मसीह सानी रज़ी अल्लाह अन्हु से जब आप मिले तो आपने उनमें एक रूहानियत देखी और आप ये सोचने पर मजबूर हो गए कि अगर ये लोग मुसलमान हैं तो यकीनन इनमें सच्चाई ज़रूर पाई जाती है। और इसके बाद फिर आपने मज़ीद रिसर्च की, जमात अहमदिया और इस्लाम का आपने मुताला किया और इस तरह आपने इस्लाम और अहमदियत को कबूल किया।
Sahib has not mentioned that the film also contains the images of his father, a great missionary who was appointed to England for about 10 years and has performed great services for the community in the cause of Islam. Orchard Sahib, I just would like to go back to your collection, and I wanted to find out what other significant archives do you have? Do you recall any other archive that of these movies which you think is very significant and our viewers would be interested in looking at it?
Yes, I have a movie of my journey from Qadian to Lahore at the time of partition. There was a convoy of 2 trucks, and I was among those people who were in one of the trucks. And strangely enough, even though I did not know it at the time, my wife was a passenger in the first truck. But of course I did not marry her until 10 years later. But it's a coincidence that she was also traveling in the same 2-lorry convoy in which I was traveling.
Fascinating.
ऑर्चर्ड साहब से अभी अलीम साहब ने ये सवाल किया था कि क्या आपके पास बाज़ ऐसी और भी फिल्म्स मौजूद हैं जो आपने तैयार की हों और हमारे नाज़रीन उसमें दिलचस्पी रखते हों। तो ऑर्चर्ड साहब ने बताया कि यकीनन उनके पास बहुत सी दूसरी फिल्म्स भी ऐसी मौजूद हैं जो कि तारीख़ी नौइयत की हैं। एक उन्होंने बताया कि सन 1947 में जब पार्टीशन का वक्त आया, जब पाकिस्तान और हिंदुस्तान अलग अलग हो गए और पाकिस्तान की तरफ हिंदुस्तान से अहमदियों को भी हिजरत करनी पड़ी। यही सवाल मैंने ऑर्चर्ड साहब से शुरू में किया था कि आप पाकिस्तान कब गए, तो इन्हें याद नहीं आ रहा था। तो यकीनन जब उन्होंने बताया कि 1947 में ही ये जब कॉन्वॉय 2 ट्रकों पर मुश्तमिल गया था तो उसमें ये भी सवार थे। और उन्होंने एक दिलचस्प बात ये बताई है कि एक ख़ातून जिनकी शादी इनके साथ 10 साल के बाद हुई वो भी उसी कॉन्वॉय में मौजूद थी, अगरचे वो उस वक्त उनको जानते नहीं थे। Mr. Orchard, thank you very much for coming.
My pleasure.
Certainly, our viewers must have enjoyed the film and your talk. Thank you very much for coming.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.